Good morning. I am so excited to be here with Joe Hearn, one of our most valuable partners in education, who has so many connections and brings so much to our community and to our schools. Um, Joe, you own Joe Hearn Events.
I do.
You are also the past president of the Boys and Girls Club
I am.
and very involved in our chambers of commerce.
Yes.
So I so appreciate you coming in just to help us talk through the business community's reaction to our school grades. As you know, our school grades came out.
Yes.
We are so excited to see the progress that we've made and know where we need to really put the foot on the pedal and where we need to move forward. So tell us your reaction and our business community's reaction to our grades.
Well, we were so excited to get the grades. We actually just had a West Volusia Education Committee meeting yesterday. So the timing was
Perfect
perfect.
timing,
We were
yes.
able just to discuss some of the initiatives that we do with the School of Excellence and Crystal Apple and so forth. But it was exciting to see that we're just moving forward, that the education that Volusia County Schools is providing to our youth is just moving in a forward momentum. And that is what's important. I think it was really exciting to see our elementary schools. So many of them increase their grades. We've heard it all through the state. We've heard it all through our communities and really all through Central Florida. How third grade reading is a challenge, how, literacy is critical. And those early ages and the early stages of their lives is so important because that's when they retain the most. It's what they learned first. So to see our elementary students achieving and our schools excelling, I was excited to hear that Coronado is one of the top rated schools in Central Florida with the best grades. I mean, that's really a huge accolade to our whole community, to our business community, to the amazing staff at Volusia County Schools, and to the work that you've done. So we were just real excited.
Thank you. We're so glad to hear that. And partnership is so important, and we recognize as a district success like this doesn't just happen with one person, one student, one school. It's about our entire community and how we come together with a common language and how we work together to support our students. It truly it takes a village. I know that's an old cliche, but it takes a
It's
village.
a true cliche.
And so, what role do you see partners having in moving our school system forward?
Everyone knows that these last couple years, just with the different COVID challenges and different things that our communities have faced, workforce has been just a major struggle for many small businesses, for many of our large organizations. Being involved in so many different chambers, I see it firsthand. I talk to these business owners, I talk to these corporate leaders, and they share their concerns, and keeping good quality talent in our communities and making sure they stay here and work here and live here because we have a fabulous community in Volusia County is critical. And I think it all starts with education. So I think when these small businesses can embrace our students and embrace the education system and they're welcomed with open arms as Volusia County Schools has done, it is highly impactful. You are producing ideas for children that they may never have had in their head before, from wherever they came from, whatever their parents may have said, you're going to be a doctor, you're going to be a lawyer, but you bring these different small businesses in, from small insurance organizations to small hospitality facilities to everything, to event planning. And all of a sudden something opens their eyes and says, I didn't even think I was going to go in this direction. But I think it helps, especially as they move into middle and high school, on some of the things they choose to do for the extracurricular.
You're so right. And we are so thankful that we have such a diverse population of business partners that we're able to say to our students and open our doors to opportunities that maybe we don't even know about, because we know we're preparing students for jobs that weren't there when we were in school. And as a member of this community, I am so grateful. And it always makes me so happy to go out into the community and see former students working in your businesses. That really makes me very proud, and it makes me proud to be a part of this community, as I know it does you.
And I think it helps retain them in our community.
Correct.
It helps them stay and raise their children here and invest in our school system and have those same values as they grow, get older, choose a profession, and then decide to have a family and establish their life.
Well, we have a lot to be proud of, but is there anything you want to ask me?
I just want to know, how are you continuing to keep this momentum going forward? How are you staying motivated, keeping your team motivated, and really putting education first in our community?
That's a great question. Our obviously we are so proud of this start, and our teachers, our students, our parents, we knocked it out of the park on this one. But we know that there's always opportunities, and I know that on our superintendent's goal, our cabinet's goal, our teachers' goals, our principals' goals are all the same, and that is we will not rest until all students, and our new strategic plan has that word all capitalized.
Yeah.
All students are reaching their maximum potential. So, really, now that we've achieved this level of success and we see our schools rated highly, it's going to be drilling down to those individual students and making sure that every child's needs are met.
Absolutely, absolutely, and that's critical. And I just want to give a shout out to your amazing team. I have the pleasure of being able to go into many of the schools and see firsthand what's happening in our communities, what's happening in these schools. And I have to tell you, I mean, from the maintenance to the teachers to the admin to the leadership at a district level, I'm always just so impressed with how that attitude just comes through in everyone. It blows my mind. It blows my mind the passion that our teachers have for our youth, and it really is a job of love and care and compassion. And I'm just elated to see us moving in a positive momentum.
We are too, and we so appreciate the partnership. We appreciate the community, and know that you make a difference, and we appreciate you recognizing the difference that our staff makes.
Thank you.